Hi, I'm Mr. V. Welcome to Story Club. Did you know that insects are the biggest group of creatures in the world and that they've been around since before the dinosaurs? Today, we're going to learn more about insects and weird, wild, and wonderful insects. If you have your own copy, go ahead and grab it now and read along with us. Weird, Wild, and Wonderful Insects by Shelly Underwood. Photography by Kathy Atkinson. What are insects? Insects may be small, but they are very successful. They live all across Earth. Insects are invertebrates. They have no backbone. Instead, they have a tough outer skin. This protects their soft insides. All insects have 6 legs. Insects are found almost everywhere on Earth, except where it is very, very cold. The body of an adult insect has 3 main parts. 1. The head. The head has the eyes, a pair of antennae, and the mouth. 2. The thorax. The wings are on the thorax. Most insects have 1 or 2 pairs of wings. However, insects such as lice and fleas have no wings at all. Insects have 3 legs on each side of the thorax. Number 3, the abdomen. The abdomen contains many of the insect's organs, such as the heart and stomach. The strongest insect. Ants are insects. They have 6 legs and 2 antennae. The ant's skeleton is on the outside of its body. Ants also have 2 very powerful jaws. These fierce-looking jaws are used to carry food, dig, build nests, and fight their enemies. Ants are very strong. They can carry more than 3 times their own weight. Can you carry 3 people who would weigh the same as you? Ants build nests. Some nests are just holes in the ground. Some desert ants build nests that look like short chimneys. A giant cockroach. The giant burrowing cockroach is an insect. This insect is one of the largest cockroaches in the world. It can live up to 10 years. You won't find this cockroach running over your toes in your house. It lives in the wild, tropical forests of northern Australia. Giant burrowing cockroaches do not have wings. They use their claws to dig into the leaf litter on the forest floor. This is why they are sometimes called litter bugs. They munch on dry, dead leaves. The cockroach's waste does a wonderful job of feeding the soil. This makes the plants grow even more food. Broody bugs. Harlequin bugs are insects. They have 6 legs and 2 antennae. Their bodies have 3 parts. Harlequin bugs have bright colors. The bright colors tell their enemies that these bugs are poisonous. The harlequin bug is sometimes called the broody bug. This is because the female looks after her eggs until they hatch. She also protects her young from enemies until they can care for themselves. Harlequin bugs like to eat the young shoots of some plants. They poke a hole in the stems and suck out the juices. Eating machines. Caterpillars hatch from moth and butterfly eggs. After they hatch, they are always eating. They grow very quickly. They shed their own skin many times. Caterpillars have 12 tiny eyes and 8 pairs of legs. The back 5 pairs are false legs. These are used only to cling to leaves. These caterpillars have stinging spines. Others produce strong smells. This scares off enemies. Some caterpillars use their wild habitat for protection. They hide by looking like plants. Some even feed on poisonous plants. These caterpillars then become poisonous to eat. At the end of the caterpillar's life stage, it sheds its skin for the last time. Then the pupa is formed. This is also called a chrysalis. Then a large change happens. The caterpillar becomes a moth or a butterfly. Millions of beetles. Beetles are a very large group of insects. There are more types of beetles than any other species. Beetles have 6 legs and 2 pairs of wings. The 2 front wings are hard. They protect the beetle. The 2 back wings are soft. They are used for flying. The back wings fold underneath the front wings when they are not in use. Beetles can be found almost anywhere. Some beetles even live in ponds and streams. Diving beetles store air under their hard wings. This lets them breathe underwater. Some beetles eat leaves, grains, plants, or wood. Other beetles eat dead animals or other insects. They do a wonderful job of cleaning the environment. Insect skyscrapers. Termites are pale insects with thin skins. Most are blind, but they have antennae to guide them. They are related to cockroaches, not ants. Termites do not like light or heat. They feed on plants. They can eat the inside of huge trees or wooden house frames. There are trillions of termites on Earth. Together, these insects weigh 10 times more than all the people on Earth. Compass termites are nature's architects. They build big mounds of soil. Some stand 10 feet tall. Each nest is home to thousands of termites. Termites live and store food in the nest's tunnels. The temperature always stays the same inside the nest. Dragonflies and Dinosaurs. Enormous dragonflies lived in swamps when dinosaurs walked the earth. These dragonflies had wingspans of 27 inches. Today, the largest and rarest dragonfly has a wingspan of about 6 inches. It has a 4-inch long, skinny body. Dragonflies have 2 sets of wings and 3 pairs of legs. Their eyes search for insects to catch while they fly. They fly at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. They can hover, zigzag, and fly backwards. Dragonflies are insects. They have 3 stages in their life cycle: egg, nymph, adult. Dragonflies live near water. Their eggs hatch into nymphs. Nymphs must live and feed in water. Nymphs can live for weeks, months, or years before they turn into adult dragonflies. But an adult dragonfly only lives for a few weeks. Flies and the dead. Flies are one of the largest groups of insects in the world. Flies have 1 pair of strong wings. They rely on sight to survive. The fly's movable head has large eyes. Each eye has thousands of individual lenses. Flies feed on dead animals and rotting plants. They suck up their food with a weird, sponge-like tongue. Some flies put saliva on their food before they eat it. This turns the food into mush. It can then be sucked up. Rotting, dead flesh is a good place for a fly to lay eggs. When the eggs hatch, the maggots have plenty of food. The maggots do a wonderful job for the environment. They remove dead animals and plants from the wild. Remember this? How can you tell insects from other animals? All insects have the same kinds of parts. 2 antennae are attached to the head. 6 legs are attached to the thorax, the middle part of the body. Wings may also be attached to the thorax. The rear part, the abdomen, contains many organs. This type of book is in a genre called informational or nonfiction. That means it's not fake, it's real. I hope you enjoyed learning real facts about insects today. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click on that red subscribe button down below. Until next time, keep reading.